back to my channel. So TLC recently announced the cast for the new season of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, which will be premiering on Sunday, March 17th. So we have a little bit over a month to go before the new season. So in this upcoming season, we are going to see Emily accompany Kobe in going back to his home country of Cameroon for the first time. I completely forgot that Kobe is a prince in Cameroon and his family is royalty. His father is a part of the royal family, and Emily is going to be meeting the royal family, and it's going to be hard for her to adjust because in his royal family, they believe that the woman needs to be submissive and do whatever the husband says. That may be quite the challenge with Emily's dominant personality. And the next couple who will be returning is a couple I was actually surprised to see, and that is Big Ed and Liz. So I know they have an episode coming up on 90 Day Diaries, and spoiler alert, they're no longer together. So I thought for sure we were going to get some answers on what caused them to split up and caused Liz to go find a new man. But now I don't think we're going to get answers until probably this season. At least I hope so. So it says Big Ed and Liz, we saw them last on 90 Day The Last Resort. They weren't sure if they wanted to stay together because they've already broke up and got back together over 14 times. So they decided to stay together at the end of the season, and Liz decided to pack her bags and move to Arkansas. I am a little confused though, because I remember Liz saying that, she sees her daughter every now and then, but she doesn't live with her daughter full time. And in the description of what to expect for this season, it says Liz has to make sure that her daughter Kylie from a previous relationship can adjust well to their new home. So it sounds like her daughter may be moving in with her full time in Arkansas with her and Ed. And it says that Liz also has to deal with financial pressure after she decides to quit her job that she's working at the restaurant because she moved to Arkansas, and now she has to deal with all the money that comes along with planning a wedding. In the description of what to expect, it says it appears Big Ed and Liz will not be able to walk down the aisle as the relationship will collapse for one last and final time to make way for Liz to go date a new man that she's been showing off on Instagram. So that makes me wonder if they even got married, because they were supposed to get married in August, and Liz came out and said she started dating this guy in either September or October. I believe it was September. And I was shocked, like, girl, you just got married and a month later you got a new man. I figured they were going to bring them back for sure because they document everything Big Ed does. So I know for sure if they got married that they definitely had to document that. But hey, maybe she got cold feet right before it was time to say I do and had second thoughts. And the next couple that will be returning is Jasmine and Gino. So in the current season of 90 Day Fiance season 10 that's currently airing, Jasmine and Gino are finally going to get married after spending the past 3 years together. And after they get married, Jasmine is constantly hinting at Gino that he hasn't followed through with fulfilling all the promises he made, which I'm not sure what she's referring to there. Maybe the whole promise that Gino was going to get her sons over to the United States to live with them, or maybe some promises about him getting her some more plastic surgery. I mean, with Jasmine, nothing would surprise me at this point. And it says Jasmine is unsure about whether she wants to continue living in the United States or wants to go back home to her kids. I highly doubt she's going to go back to Brazil. I think she finally got her American dream that she wanted so bad. Like, I feel like the only reason she was no longer with her ex-boyfriend that helped pay for her BBL is because he wasn't American. So we're going to see them fight like always. And there's been rumors recently going around that they split up. I don't think that's the case. I know there was just some drama not even a couple weeks ago when Jasmine was over at Gino's house and she was outside and she came across all these stickers, and they're stickers of Gino's ex naked, and they're scattered all throughout the house. And I guess Gino ended up reaching out to his ex, Lindsay Ryder. He was like, hey, did you put these stickers of you nude all over my lawn? And she's like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. I would not do something that's stupid. And he's like, well, my wife thinks it was you, and she is pissed off now. And so when he said that, they were just together a few weeks ago, so I'm pretty sure they're still together. I just hope their drama or what they have going on in this next season feels a little bit more realistic than it has this past season, because it seems like Jasmine and Gino, when they first started off, they started off really strong with a bang, with all the drama when they went on that vacation. I think it was in Brazil, and she found out that he sent, those pictures of her topless to his ex, and she freaked out and took his hat off and told him that his, package was depressing. That's what the producers love. They love that shit because it gives people something to talk about on the social medias and keeps the show relevant. And I think Jasmine has that figured out. So she's nonstop always blowing up this season. And this season it just hasn't felt as authentic, like with her finding the lip gloss in Gino's car. The next couple we have returning is Lauren, and I think it's Alexi, but I'm just going to say Alex because I'm not even sure that I'm saying his name right. So they had their own full TV show. They had their own TV show. Darcy and Stacy had their own TV show. Annie and David had their own TV show. And I guess the ratings just must have not been high enough because now they're returning for Happily Ever After and they have cut their TV show. And honestly, I don't know. I've always thought they were boring. I would have rather had David and Annie over them. I really like David and Annie, and it always seems like they have something going on. And when it gives us the description of what to expect with these two, it doesn't really say a lot. It just says that Lauren is going to reveal her plans for a major life haul in Happily Ever After, with Alex worrying about it. And I guess they got 3 kids under 3, and she's stressed out trying to juggle all the babies. When we last saw these two, Lauren was breaking the news to her parents that she wanted to move to Israel, and her parents were not happy at all. So I'm curious if that's the big thing that they're teasing in the description with them this season. The next couple returning is Michael and Angela. So Angela is going to head over to Nigeria so she can help Michael prepare for a visa interview. While she's over in Nigeria preparing for this interview, apparently she's going to find out some stuff about Michael that makes her question if she wants to continue her marriage to Michael and bring him over to America or cancel the visa. I hope we finally get to see Michael make it to America in this season. Otherwise, they might be saving that for the next season of Happily Ever After. But I just hope this is not going to be another season after Angela goes to Nigeria of it just being the Angela show pretty much, and we just see Michael on the phone the whole time. I hope we get to see a lot of them together this season. And the next couple that will be coming back is Patrick and Tiz. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. I've never really watched too much of these two. I am watching his brother currently on the Single Life. This season, we're going to see Tiz head to her hometown with Patrick and her daughter, and she's going to work on trying to mend her relationship with her father. Ty's father is also going to put some pressure on Patrick this season because he feels like it's time for Patrick to pop the question and marry his daughter. And the final couple of the 9 couples who will be returning is Nicole and Muhammad. So on their season, we saw Nicole go to Egypt, and she found out that Muhammad was super manipulative and controlling, especially when it came to like how she was dressing and how she acted. Not long after their season ended, Muhammad ended up coming to America, and now we're gonna see him adjust to American life. And apparently, according to the description of what to expect, he's gonna have a really hard time adjusting to the cultural differences. So that is it for the 9 couples who will be returning. Honestly, there's a few people who are really boring that I just haven't been able to get into their storylines in the past, but there are a few strong candidates on this season. I feel like as long as we got at least 3 or 4 strong couples that can, carry the season and all the rest of the boring couples, I feel like the producers are starting to hear the fans out, because there's been a lot of people complaining this past few seasons, feeling like there's just not enough drama, or they feel like if there is drama, then it's just not original or authentic. And I feel like they're like, okay, we gotta bring in the big guns, and they're definitely bringing in people that will for sure bring the drama and the hype for this season. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.